Oh, thank you. It's very festive in the kitchen right there. We are back talking about our summer flings and our holiday romances. But before we continue with Dr. Eve, and of course before we take your calls 0839133728, let's head back to our Expresso couples. We asked them the question, what do they think about extending the holiday romance past the holiday?
Should people attempt to extend a holiday romance or summer fling?
I volunteered on a camp in Namibia, and I met a lady there, and she was Canadian, and I pursued that beyond the end of the camp, wondering if that would work. So I do think if you think there's a future, you should go for it.
Again, it's a no. Although there could be extenuating circumstances, you know, but usually it's a no.
I think it depends on how good it is. So, I mean, if it was like super amazing, then I mean, if that happened to you, then explore it further.
I do think there's also a time expiry date to that, on how much effort you can put to something outside the holiday fling, and will this person meet me halfway?
The reality of the matter is it's short-lived. It's part of summer. You're most relaxed at that time. And it's not conducive to reality. That's why it's a summer fling.
Well, we heard it from our Expresso couples. But Dr. Eve, we want to hear from you. Under which conditions should someone consider extending their holiday fling?
When there is a feeling of connection and commitment, Zoe. You know, how do we define what commitment is if there's reliability? Also, if this person doesn't have attachments, because they could be, a lot of people come, for example, to Cape Town, and they might be leaving partners back in the UK or back in Canada or back somewhere else, and they're coming here because they want to just have some time out, and they're not telling you about those other attachments back home again. So are they really committed? And if so, how are they going to prove it? If you want to continue it, the thing that I would suggest that people have is a lot of airtime, a lot of Skype time, and a lot of time to actually engage in this long-distance situation, even if it's just down the road. And I don't know how sustainable those are. Long-term relationships are not really sustainable unless you both are quite mobile and have a commitment to being able to be free and to be able to move and to see if it's going to work. You know, flings are like when you start any new romance, but they stay in that fling period for a long time because you don't really expect anything more. So you're always presenting the best of who you are. You're showing your peacock feathers, and so the reality is never really having to be engaged with. You don't have to go through difficult things like negotiating conflict, negotiating living together or making decisions together. It's just about like, okay, so what are we going to do? Are we going to have some sex now? Or are we going to go to the beach? It's fun.
Hello. All right, well, we do have a caller on the line. Brandon from Durban, good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Good morning.
Dr. Eve is here, Brandon. What is your question or comment?
Okay, I have a comment. Okay, I'm going to keep it short. Well, in terms of you guys saying that women want more in terms of like maybe if you start off as a summer relationship, well, I've been like maybe 2 years ago when I did start dating someone, and as a guy, be honest, I didn't expect to have it come this far because I didn't want to catch feelings and stuff. But eventually she did win my heart over, and it's proof that some guys maybe they do want more. It just depends on the woman. And it did start off as a summer fling because we both got jobs at the mall here in Durban. So yes.
So you caught feelings.
We're still dating now. We're happy. We achieved goals, and we're going to actually achieve it. We're going to smash those goals together.
Nice.
Obviously, it's been a road full of ups and downs, but I'm sure that we love each other. And, we're going to win together.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Brandon, for your call. We appreciate it.
No problem. Thank
Brandon, you just put me in my place. You just, wow, thank you so much, because you just pointed out how sexist I was. And it's not me, Brandon. It really is based on research that shows that women are much more likely to want to have more after that first hookup. But you're telling me, and I absolutely am with you on that men also catch feelings, and that men also want to have, they have hearts. It's not that I'm denying that men have hearts. So thank you for pointing that out. It's great that you as a male called in. And also take note of what you said. Perhaps if there is going to be an expansion and extension of the summer romance, it does take a lot of ups and downs, more than in a
Exactly.
regular relationship, because you've got practical things to take into consideration.
Now, I'm sure there are legitimately great guys that catch feelings first, and it's okay to catch feelings. This is a place
We like that.
catch those feelings, honey.
We
Hold
want
on.
you to. We want you to catch feelings. Feelings are
Exactly.
nice. Feelings are nice. Detaching from the feelings are always kind of painful,
Yeah.
but then you're never going to get that pain without the gain. So you want to have that.
Because you never really know, do you?
No, you want to. I really like that you to be fully invested in whatever situation that you're in at that time.
Yeah.
However, there has to be an awareness that this may not last longer than what the moment is.
Well, listen, Dr. Eve still with us in studio. We're talking about those holiday romance and summer flings. Give us a call, 083 913 3728, if you have a question or a comment. But listen, lots still coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.